Hello students, myself Mohammad Ashraf Khan, and this is my third lecture of solid state. Today I am going to teach you crystal defects. Students, what are the defects? Please remember one thing, all the crystalline solids are not perfect. Sometimes they have some defects. These defects arises during the crystallization of that crystal. So the defects are basically irregularities in the arrangement of constituent particles. Okay, there are some irregularities, means they dislocate from their exact position due to some reasons. Okay. Broadly, crystal defects are of two types, namely point defect and line defects. Means crystal defects are classified into two types, point defect and line defect. In our syllabus, we are going to study only point defects. Line defects are not in our syllabus. But here I am giving you a simple definition about point defect and line defect. We will discuss point defect in detail. Point defects are the irregularities or deviation from ideal arrangement around a point or an atom in a crystalline substance. Means, as the name suggests, there is a defect in a particular lattice point. Okay, but whereas the line defects are the irregularities or deviation from ideal arrangement in the entire row of the lattice points. Suppose this is a lattice point. Okay, if it dislocates from its original position to here, then it is called point defect. But if there is a dislocation and the entire row of the lattice points, if this complete row dislocate or there is a not proper arrangement in the entire row, then it is called a line defect. Okay, understood? Later I will post a video also. After my lecture I will attach a video so that you can understand perfectly what are the point defects and what are line defects. These irregularities, okay, in the entire row are called line defects, and these both type of defects are called crystal defects. Now we are going to study only point defects. Okay, in case of non-ionic crystals, okay, in case of non-ionic crystals, we are going to study point defect for non-ionic crystal first. Later we will study about ionic crystal. Okay, before proceeding, I must tell you what are the interstitials, or what is the definition of interstitial and what is the definition of a vacancy. Students, atoms or ions which occupy normally voids in a crystals are called interstitial. As I told you already, that in the crystals, suppose 4 spheres are arranged in this manner. Okay, so there is a void or there is an empty space between the spheres of solid. These void, if these void or these empty spaces are occupied by some other small atoms, then these atoms which occupy the void in a crystal, these atoms are called interstitials. Okay, so atoms or ions which occupy normally voids in a crystal are called interstitial. What is a vacancy? When one of the constituent particle is missing from the crystal lattice. Okay, suppose there is a row of lattice points. If one of this point is missing from its proper location, from its fixed location, then this one is called vacancy. Okay, when one of the constituent particle is missing from the crystal lattice, this unoccupied position is called vacancy. Now, point defects. Point defects can be classified into three types. The first one is stoichiometric defect, second one is impurity defect, and the third one, the last, is non-stoichiometric defect. We will discuss all these three in detail. First, we are going to start stoichiometric defect. Stoichiometric defect, these are the point defect that do not disturb the stoichiometry of the solid crystals. Okay, means the ratio of the atoms in a molecule remain same. The fixed ratio of the atoms in a molecule is called stoichiometry. Okay, if stoichiometry remains same, means due to defect in the solid, if there is no disturbance in the stoichiometry of the solids, then such type of defects are called stoichiometric defect. They are also called intrinsic and thermodynamic defects. Thermodynamic defects, they are called because they arises due to heating at the time of crystallization process. These are of two types. Okay, stoichiometric defect can further classified into vacancy defect and interstitial defect. So these two defects, students, vacancy and interstitial, are for non-ionic crystals. Okay, vacancy and interstitial are for non-ionic. Later we will discuss Schottky and Frankel. These are for ionic solids. Okay, so first, vacancy defect. When some of the lattice sites are vacant, the crystal is said to have vacancy defect. Means these sites are vacant, it means some of the atoms are missing from that particular location, which leads the creation of a vacancy. Due to this vacancy, the defect in the crystal is called vacancy defect. It results in decrease in the density of the substance. Because some atoms are missing from their sites, that's why the density of the crystal decreases. Remember this point, okay? This defect can arise when a substance is heated, okay? That's why it is also called thermodynamic defect. Okay, now interstitial defect. As you know already what is the meaning of interstitial. When some constituent particles like atoms or molecules occupy an interstitial site, the crystal is said to have interstitial defect. I told you already what is the meaning of interstitial. Okay, if some small atoms or molecule, they occupy an interstitial site, the crystal is said to have interstitial defect. Due to this defect, the density of the substance increases. Okay, in vacancy defect, there are some atoms or molecules are missing from their sites, due to which density of the substance decreases. Here some atom or molecule occupies interstitial sites, that's why the density of the substance increases. Okay, vacancy and interstitial defects are generally shown by non-ionic solid. I told you already, because ionic solids must always maintain electrical neutrality. Ionic solid shows these defects, means in case of ionic solid, the vacancy and interstitial defects are said to be or are also known as Schottky and Frankel defect. Now we will discuss about Schottky and Frankel defect. Schottky, students, please remember, is basically a vacancy defect. Okay, it's similar to this one, vacancy. So in case of ionic solid, vacancy defect is known as Schottky defect and interstitial defect is known as Frankel defect. Okay, interstitial defect is Frankel defect and Schottky is basically a vacancy defect. This defect arises when equal number of cation and anion are missing from their lattice. It is a common defect in ionic compounds of high coordination number. Remember this point also, okay? Like cesium chloride, like NaCl, where the both cation and anion are of same size. This point is also important, okay? These defects is shown by those ionic solid which have generally high coordination number and both the size of cation and anion are same. The examples are KCl, NaCl, KBr and also AgBr. Okay, one more example, very common, AgBr. Now second is Frankel defect. Students, this defect arises when some of the ion of lattice occupy interstitial sites. As I can show you in this diagram for Schottky, Suppose this ionic crystal is made up of A plus and B minus ion. Now here you can see this side, from this side one ion is missing, and from this side one ion is also missing. So this is the vacancy defect. In case of ionic, if there is plus and minus, then this is called Schottky defect. Okay, so if one A plus is missing from here, then equal number of opposite ion must also be missing from the another side. Okay, but in case of Frankel defect, it is an interstitial defect. The empty space between ions, okay, are called interstitial sites. These are so from this position, one ion is displaced to the interstitial site. Due to this effect, there is no change in the density, but due to this effect, there is a decrease in the density. Please remember this thing. This thing is very important. Okay, in Schottky defect, there is decrease in the density, but due to Frankel defect, there is no change in the density. Okay. Now, this defect arises when some of the ions of the lattice, so this ion of the lattice, occupy interstitial site, leaving lattice site vacant. So here the site is vacant, and this ion occupy the interstitial site. This defect generally found in ionic crystal where anion is much larger. This line is very important. Okay, the size of anion is larger than the cation. Okay, means negative ion is bigger in size and positive is small. Because it is small, it can occupy easily the interstitial site. But here both ions are of same size. Remember, the examples are AgBr, ZnS, AgI, AgCl, AgF, etc. Okay. Due to this defect, density does not change. Remember this point also. Okay, there is no change in the density, but due to this defect, density of the crystal decreases. I explained you already. Okay, in this defect there is no change in density. In this defect there is a decrease in the density. Okay, electrical conductivity increases to a small extent and there is no change in overall chemical composition of the crystal. That's why it is called a stoichiometric defect. So students, I am finishing my lecture here. With this video, I will post one video also, a 3D video or 3D representation of defects in crystal, so that you can understand very well. In my next lecture, I will continue from the impurity defect. Okay, thank you very much.
Imperfections in solids. Crystalline solid state is characterized by a three-dimensional periodic arrangement of atoms or ions or molecules in space. Ideally, there should be a perfect order in this arrangement. However, crystals in nature are not perfect. They do not possess perfectly ordered arrangement. This is due to the presence of few impurities or due to dislocation of few of constituent particles from their normal positions. Any deviation from the perfectly ordered arrangement of atoms or ions or molecules in crystal is called imperfection or defect. Defects can be classified into two types: point defects, line defects. Point defects. Point defect can be defined as the irregularities or deviations from ideal arrangement around a point or an atom in a crystal. Line defects. Line defects are defined as irregularities or deviations from ideal arrangement in entire row of lattice points. In this chapter, we will learn only about point defects. The point defects can be further classified into stoichiometric defects, non-stoichiometric defects, impurity defects. Stoichiometric defects. If imperfections in a crystal are such that the ratio between the cations and anions remains the same as represented by molecular formula, the defect is called stoichiometric defect. These defects are also called thermodynamic defect or intrinsic defect. The stoichiometric defects are of two types: vacancy defect, interstitial defect. Vacancy defect. In a crystalline solid, some of the lattice sites are vacant. The crystal is said to have vacancy defect. This generally arises due to the absorption of heat from the surroundings, which results in the decrease in the density of the substance. Interstitial defect. Interstitial defect is caused when some of the constituent particles, can be atoms, molecules, or ions, are present in the vacant spaces in the crystal structure. These vacant spaces are known as interstitial sites, and the particles present in these vacancies are known as interstitials. As the number of particles within the crystal increases, the density of a substance increases. Both vacancy defect and interstitial defects are generally shown by non-ionic solids. Ionic solids do not show these simple vacancy defect and interstitial defects. Instead, they show Schottky and Frenkel defects. Schottky defects. Schottky defect is similar to vacancy defects. This type of defect is created when equal number of positive ion and negative ions are missing from their lattice sites, so that electrical neutrality is maintained. Here, mass decreases while volume remains the same. Presence of a large number of Schottky defect site lowers the density of the solid. Types of compounds exhibiting Schottky defects. Schottky defect is shown by highly ionic compounds which have high coordination number and small difference in the cations and anions. A few examples of ionic compounds exhibiting Schottky defect are NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr, and CSCl. Schottky defects maintain the electrical neutrality of the crystal. In sodium chloride, there are about 10 raised to 22 ions in 1 cubic centimeter of sodium chloride, and there are approximately 10 raised to 6 Schottky pairs per cubic centimeter at room temperature. Therefore, in sodium chloride at room temperature, there is 1 Schottky defect per 10 raised to 16 ions. Frenkel defect. If in an ionic solid, a smaller ion, generally cations, goes missing from their lattice site and occupies the interstitial site such that electrical neutrality as well as the stoichiometry of the compound are maintained, this type of dislocation is called Frenkel defect and also called as dislocation defect. This defect is a combination of vacancy defect and interstitial defect. It is a vacancy defect at its original site and an interstitial defect at its new location. Since no ions are missing from the crystal as a whole, Frenkel defects do not affect the density. Frenkel defects are common in ionic compounds which have low coordination number and large difference in size between cations and anions. Frenkel defects are found in silver halides due to the small size of silver ion and in zinc sulfide due to small size of zinc ion. In pure alkali halides, Frenkel defects are not observed because the ions are bigger than the voids.